Yo, what's up, YouTube world? So, today I'm here to give another video. These videos that I'm starting to do seem like I just need to say something about it. Uh, I feel better. I feel like I feel better if I just share it, you know? This video will be about thought affirmations and my experience with thought affirmations. Alright, so here we go. So, before I really started practicing, being an active practitioner using thought affirmations, I was really into just reading about the brain, the mental, subconscious, all that. So I did a lot of reading with the books, which I think helped a lot because with that reading, it was like a therapeutic, way for me to process things, and always was like put two and two together, which like a lot of these things I'm mentioning in other videos. But in like one book, it called it suggestive, like something suggested, like you suggest an idea instead of like thought affirmation. It was called like suggestive detail or something. But I remember when I first started using like thought affirmations, I used them just like it seemed like I was supposed to, like it seemed like they just clicked how it was working with me. Now, for example, I just wanted here, for example, uh, here's how I was using thought affirmations. Okay, so how I figured what thought I really wanted to affirm to myself was I wrote down a list of things that I desired, and I just tried to bring that all down to one thing. And ultimately, it kind of was like I wanted to be happy. So I can't remember exactly what it was, but I suggested that that I was happy, that I'd be happy. Um, let's see, and eventually, like the suggestions that I was using would go like from here to here. I remember like one one suggestion that I used, one thought affirmation that I used was that everything is good. So when I use these thought affirmations, it was especially at times where I felt weak. Like I felt like I needed to use them. Like I actually felt weak, like in a way, like I was dealing. This was like social interaction, so I was actually kind of using these thought affirmations in front of people, honestly, because I was so socially awkward. I'm still am today a little bit, but I got much confidence in myself now. But I was so socially awkward that if I felt weak to a certain degree, I would like kind of like use these thought affirmations to myself. And I was working at a customer service, fast food. I was dealing with people on a regular, so eventually I had to use it often. I was using it often, and what happened seems like I was realizing that everything was good as I was. It felt like, first of all, it felt like I was getting stronger in that area where I felt weak. And second, it felt like as I was looking around, as I was paying attention, everything was good. Everything is good. And yeah, so it's like I said, my those affirmations took me to, it was like building me up. Like if I was like trying to absorb a good energy, I got that everything is good energy. I eventually like absorbed that to the point where I was stuck on that level. So it's like, you're trying to ride a bike. I guess it's pretty much like you're trying to ride a bike, and you keep falling and you keep trying. Like it's not perfect, but eventually you get to ride a bike to where it's just so good. It's good, and I feel like I got to a state of mind to where everything is good, like to to where it was to the point where I didn't need to use that thought affirmation anymore because I was already there. Now, if anybody thinking about using thought affirmations, I would kind of go. I wouldn't say go about. I would go about it how you feel as though go about it, but use them in those times where you really feel weak. I mean, you have to That's the thing about it, is you reminding yourself. I feel like sometimes we doubt ourselves, and when we doubt ourselves, that's when we really we really do ourselves a disservice. So it's reminding ourselves, like once you gotta remind yourself, try to remind yourself, don't try to, but remind yourself um, in those times of doubt, and it seemed like you get yourself up there, in those weak moments, you get yourself up there, and the thing about it is, just like how I'm saying, you get yourself up there, it's like you eventually like elevate yourself. Ultimately, I'm gonna wrap things up. Ultimately, it's like your mental, and it's like getting a grip. You're getting a grip on your wits. I feel like most people sacrifice those wits just to fit in with the social norm and stuff. So they sacrifice their wits just for the collective. They sacrifice their individual for the collective. And I mean, some of us ain't really willing to do that. We appreciate who we are, and we want to live our truth or whatever. We want to live who we are. We want to, or try to figure out who we are. We don't. We you know we know we just more than just a group. We individuals also. So ultimately, I feel like the mind, because I did a lot of reading in the books. One book I read was, they said that the mind was like is universal. The mental is universal. Everything is mental, pretty much. The universe is mental. That's what it was, and it was the hermetic. So it was talking about all these different principles, but it got down to say the universe is mental. So yeah, I feel like what we doing was actually we exercising our mental right now. And, the process how we think, with our wits. It's like catching on, getting a grasp of intuition. So the more we exercise this mental, the more we will be able to maneuver through life in a way. So that's what I'm gonna say about thought affirmations and my experience with it. So if you have any comments, feel free to comment. If you uh, practice had is an active practitioner with thought affirmations, leaves your experience down, or something brief, whatever. Feel free. Thank you. Leave a like, whatever. Bye.